name's Poppy and I do makeup videos and things like that here on YouTube. First of all, I do want to apologise for the missing upload on Sunday. I really didn't feel well, and to be totally honest, I didn't have anything recorded and ready to go, which is really lazy on my part considering I only worked one day, which was yesterday. So yeah, I should have had something prepared, but I didn't, but I'm feeling better now. So I'm back today, and today's video is going to be a declutter of my foundations. So I'm going to be doing a little kind of series. It won't be every single upload won't be a declutter, but maybe I'll do every upload on a Wednesday for a few weeks will be a declutter video, just going through different kind of drawers of my makeup collection. So yeah, like I said, today's video is going to be going through my foundations and then my primers and eye bases and concealers. So I do have a fair few to get through, so bear with me, and I hope you enjoy seeing what makeup I have in my collection, and let's get on with it. Okay, so this is what my collection looks like at the moment. I did include things from my makeup desk, so that's why it looks a little bit bigger than before. But basically I separated it into like primers, oils, and like face spray. And then we got foundations, my like contour sticks. So they're still technically, I guess, foundation sticks, but they're just the darker shades. And then over here we have my Makeup Revolution foundations. I have a fair few of those. And then we have my concealers, colour correctors, eye bases, things like that. So I think what we're going to do is start off up the top here with the primers. So there's not too many of these that are like old or anything. I wouldn't say I use them all a lot. I do know though that this one is pretty much nearly run out anyway, and it's just really, really old. Like, I got this ages ago, so I'm just going to put everything I'm getting rid of in this bucket over here, and let's have a look. I don't know how good I'm going to be at getting rid of stuff, but we'll have a go. Now this is actually quite old as well. Now it is made in Belgium, so excuse my dirty nails. You'd like to think that there's some good ingredients in there, but it says... Oh, it's made in Australia, sorry, but New by Nature is like a Belgium brand, I would say. But yeah, this is really old, so I'm thinking that can go in the bucket as well. This is actually really, really nice. It's the OXX Studio Cooling Primer that I got from Kmart. However, I don't really use it that often, and it was like only a couple of dollars, and I just feel like I really want to start taking better care of my skin, so getting rid of products that probably don't have the best ingredients is a good start. I then have this Touch Glorious primer, which is my unique one. Now it's pretty much nearly empty anyway, and I do have another silicone primer here from Pout, so I'm going to get rid of that one. And yeah, pretty much all of these things I like, or they're new. Like, this is my favourite primer at the moment. So we're going to leave that as it is. Now we're going to go down to the foundations. And I do have a lot of these. And I don't necessarily use them all. Some of them are a bit old or a bit dirty or whatever. So, let's see. This Don't Sweat It foundation is actually quite old as well. So this is what it looks like, and it's not like I do a lot of exercise to have to wear this anyway, and really if I was going to do any, I wouldn't be wearing makeup for it if I could possibly help it. So that's going in my drawer. Now these foundations I've used a fair bit. I don't even really like this one, to be honest. So if I don't throw this away, I might see if it's one my sister's interested in first. So that can go there. This one is really, really nice. I wouldn't mind it in a slightly darker shade for when I'm tanned. I did have it in the darker shade and I thought it was too dark, but we'll see, because this one is a really, really good foundation. So I'm not throwing that one away. This one, it's Estee Lauder, so even though this is probably one of my first foundations, I feel like it should still last me a while, and it doesn't really smell. I've had a check and it's still fine, so I'm going to guess that one's okay. This one, it's not the right shade for me anyway. I got it for a testing video. It was only a couple of dollars, so that one's going in the bin. This is one of my absolute favourite foundations, and so it should be, because it's probably the most expensive foundation I have. So we're keeping that one for sure. Now, okay. The next one I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of is the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth foundation. I haven't used that much of it. It's the Fit Me one actually, but I've had it a while and I don't really use it, so that one can go away. This one is actually really good, but it's way too light for me, so I feel like that's not much use. Okay. This one I don't really use that much, but it's only kind of new, so I really want to start using it more. Now, I don't know whether I need to like shake this up or whether it's just the formula, but it is a bit like weird looking, but it's still new, so we'll just see how it goes. This one is one of my absolute favourite foundations, and it's like one of the perfect shades I've ever gotten by just guessing online. This MAC foundation is totally the wrong shade for me, but it works okay when I've got a tan, or whether my sister's here and she's got a tan, and then she usually uses it. So I think the rest of those are pretty okay at the moment. This Huda Beauty one though, this one is way too light for me. I should have got the darker shade. Now I have tried mixing it with certain foundations and it's been alright, but I just feel like it's too light, but we'll keep it in the collection and see how we go. I do like the packaging though, because it's plastic and that means I won't break it. Okay, now all of these Makeup Revolution ones. We've got an F2, F6, F6, F8 and F6. So I have a lot of F6s, as you can tell. These other ones are a variety of shades. These two are the full cover camo foundation. Now I got the 8.5 for when I'm tanned, and the 6.5 is pretty much a perfect match. These ones I'm definitely going to keep. These two, we've got the Conceal and Define and the Conceal and Hydrate. Now the Conceal and Define is a slightly better shade because I got 6.5, but the F2 is still okay as well. I don't really like the doe foot applicator on the Define one. I don't really, we'll get rid of that one. And this matte base one isn't my best friend either. It's 6.5 and it's poor blurring, but I don't really like that one, so that can go in my box as well. Now this one's brand new, so I'm thinking when my sister comes next I might just give this one to her because I have too many already. Now the last little bit I just want to go through is all of my concealers. So I got the Fenty Beauty one, the Makeup Revolution Pro Ultimate Crease Proof Concealer. This one's in the shade C0.2. It's really light and sticky, so it's really good like the P. Louise base and like the Anastasia Beverly Hills base, which obviously I'm keeping. Now, three Revolution ones. Now these two are the same. And then we've got the Conceal and Hydrate, all in the shade C2, I'm pretty sure. Oh, C1 is the middle one, sorry. But I'll definitely go through these, so I'm keeping that one. This one is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. And this one's in the shade Swan. Now, as much as Too Faced have had a little bit of like controversy lately, I really like this concealer and it cost me about $40. So I'm definitely not getting rid of that one, and I do like it. This is the Unique Moodstruck Eye Primer. Now, no shade too unique. I seem to have thrown a fair few of their things away in the past, but this eye base doesn't really do much for me, so that's going away. This Camo Concealer by Essence, I really, really like it, but it is old, so throwing that one away. Next, I've got the Australis Colour Clique. It's like their concealer, but it's a peach one for colour correcting. And then we've got the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm, sorry. Now, to be honest, this concealer isn't the best for me. It does dry way too quickly, but it is good for coverage. And the concealer one here, I don't really feel like I use it. I'm going to put those there. Now, these two are the Unique concealers. So I really like these, actually. These are one product I really, really do like and still use, because they're kind of like the P. Louise base as well. I've got two different shades, but the Scarlet one I feel like I don't really... It would be okay as an eye base. I might just keep it as an eye base, and then this one can be my normal concealer when I feel like it. Now, our P. Louise base is my absolute holy grail eyeshadow base, so I'm definitely keeping that. And then we've got the Revolution Pro Bull Cover Camo Concealer, which is kind of like the dupe of it. Kind of looks similar, pretty much stays quite sticky as well, so I really like that one. This is supposed to be, I guess, the Revolution dupe of the P. Louise base, but it is a bit runnier, but it still does the trick, so we'll keep that. Okay, now this concealer is the Fit Me one by Maybelline, and it's really old, and we've got the shade 15, and we're throwing it away because it's old. And then the last three things, I've got the Fenty Beauty Eye Primer, which I'm going to keep even though I don't use it that much. The Tart Shape Tape Concealer, which I really, really love. And this Nude by Nature concealer I don't really use, but I may just gift it to my sister, because it's in the shade Medium, which is probably too dark for me anyway. Alright, so I pretty much went through my foundations, primers, and concealers, and eye bases and everything. I didn't get rid of a lot, but I feel like over time I have gotten rid of stuff anyway. That's probably the most I've thrown out in one go, which is kind of sad, but true. So I really need to concentrate on using the products that I've got now and getting through them all. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I will be doing the same for like mascaras. I have a lot of old ones, so I definitely need to get rid of a lot of those. Eyeshadow palettes that I don't really use, I might re-gift those, but we'll still go through them. I've got like blushes. I'll do blushes, bronzers, and highlights all in one video. And then yeah, that should be, and then lip products, so we'll do that as well. I have a lot of makeup to get through, but we will get there, and I will be getting rid of a lot more of it because there's so much and I just want to get through it all. A couple of things I did, I guess, forget. One thing I've just spotted is the Jooheon concealer that I forgot to add, but obviously I really, really love that. And then the only other eye base thing I forgot was the Revolution glitter glue, but I feel like it's a little bit different because it sticks your glitter on, and that's only new. So, but yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe because we're this close to 1,000. So thank you so much. I feel like I definitely missed out by not uploading on Sunday. So again, I'm really, really sorry about that, but I just wasn't feeling up to it. So I hope you understand, and I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to watch my other videos, because I've still got a lot more on this channel. So if you haven't seen them all yet, and you're a new subscriber, feel free to have a browse through my videos and see what you'd like to watch. Thanks again, Petals, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!